Hello guys, let's talk about the internet. Now, when you ask people or what is the internet or what does the internet look like, a lot of people have this idea that the internet is one abstract thing that is up there sending signals to people and people accessing it and all that. But actually that is not true. Internet is actually a physical structure. Okay, is a physical structure that can be accessed. Now let me explain to you better. Now internet is actually a global system of interconnected computers and other electronic devices. Now what does it mean? What does it mean by saying global system? That means what you have as an internet is actually made up of different computers that are situated in different locations in the world, and they are connected by means, okay, and they are connected by physical cables. Okay, so one of the major cables that are used to connect internet all over the world is known as the fiber optical cable. So these cables can travel under the ground, they can travel in the sea, travel long distance kilometers to help one computer and another computer communicate to each other. Okay, that is actually what enables the internet we have today. So when you look at the internet, don't see it as something that is abstract. It's actually a physical structures made up of global system of interconnected computer. Now this image here should explain to you in details how the internet really is. Okay, is not all these things are not wireless connections trying to show you. Actually you can connect to the internet in different ways, but the main structure of internet is made up of computers that are connected with physical cables. Okay, it's through these cables that informations are being transmitted. That means you can have this computer in US, have this one in Nigeria, have this one in United Kingdom. How all these computer can be connected with a physical cables like the fiber optical cables. Now when they communicate to each other, that means if you access this computer, you also will be able to access information that is stored on this computer in US. If you also access this computer, you can access information that can be stored in London. Okay, there are different ways individuals, end user, can connect to this internet. This is actually the responsibility of internet service provider. They provide you ways to connect to the internet. You can connect through Wi-Fi, you can connect through 3G network. You know, you can connect through modems or internet cables. So it depends on the method or the method your service provider provides you. But what actually, whenever you connect to the internet, you are just connecting to a system of computers that are connected with physical cables. Okay, now to paint this much clearer, this is actually what the physical structure of the internet looks like. Okay, you have this cable that can be used to connect different computers all over the world. So when you see images of globe and this kind of wired connections that are always used to illustrate internet in some books and all that, don't just know that these are not actually signal sending. This is actually a way to preview it to you that the internet you have it today is made up of connections. So all this wire you see here can be seen as a physical fiber optical cables that is connecting different computers all over the world. Now look, this is how it looks like in general. Now the internet you are accessing now to watch this video and all that, this is how it all linked up. You might be you here connecting to the internet, you have access to all over computers that are connected on this internet. And how internet is transmitted, we're going to talk about that much later. But you also know that these cables also can be run through these marks which you find always in your neighborhood and all that. So when this cable also runs through this mass, it can transmit to this mass, and within this mass you have different network transmitters, like by different network service provider. So they will provide you the right network transmitters that will allow you access internet through different means. Okay, most of these transmitters will offer you wireless connection, most of them will offer you 3G, 4G, 5G connection, most of them will offer you through internet cable in order to be able to access their internet. But at the end of the day, you'll be connecting to the global system of interconnected computers, in which that then will now enable you to access global files, global documents that are always stored in these computers and all that. Okay, so I'm just trying to go deep to really help you understand the structure of the internet. This is actually the first place when it comes to finding opportunities or making the most of the online world we have today. You need to understand the tools or the resources you are using to do this. And this video, I hope it has helped you or in more in-depth explain how the internet really is and how it works. Okay, basically it's on this video. So in the next video, we are going to be looking at how this internet actually involved to these amazing tools or resources we have today. Okay, so that is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one.